Made it all the way back to Macedonia. All the tires stayed inflated, no mishaps of any kind, and the last errand I had to run for the entire day, until I get home, was to bring Amy home a drink, which she deserved. So Amy's at home right now, right here, trying to finish up the bills. We're just waiting for one bill to come in. One bill from Lake Equine to come in, and I believe we can start sending out the invoices. I don't know if that'll happen this afternoon or tomorrow or tonight. I'm not sure yet. That will be that's the only thing we're waiting for. Now, racing tonight, we have a couple in. Looks like Money and Yo Mister. We talked about that. I don't want to dwell on that right now. But for the day, I guess the biggest thing for us for the day, and for many people, was watching the sale, the preferred sale, right? And a lot of people interested in what was going on. A lot of people had some questions. Why are these horses, why are they now 3 and haven't raced before? Why do they kind of look so shaggy in their photos? And the simple answer is this: the horses were all purchased 2 years ago, various price points, various parts of the Kentucky sale, and they were never paid for, right? So the litigation went on and on and on. Finally, the horses were, in a sense, repossessed and sold. So Preferred Online Sales sold them today. Some interesting horses. Of all 10 of them, I looked through my notes in Kentucky. I'm looking through them right now. Also, of all the horses I looked at, 3. Now, I guess it's not fair. 3 of them I didn't look at all. Again, these were day 1 horses in Lexington. A lot of them, I wasn't really looking for these horses. So if I looked at them to begin with, they were interesting prospects. If I didn't, that doesn't mean they weren't, but I had no way to look at them again, so I just kind of scratched them off, right? There was 4 I did not like. I had kind of negative notes about them. Nothing, this is a horrible looking animal or anything like this, but more not for me. Not what I was looking for. I just didn't give them a passing grade. So that left 3. 3 horses I was very interested in at the sale. Now again, you have to take a look at that sale, extrapolate all the depreciation of them not being able to race at 2 and 3. I guess factor in a little bit the fact that they were allowed to mature in a natural way and not have a lot of training into them. But the negative side of that is they're not ready right now, right? These horses aren't going to be ready till August, September. And for me, there's nothing wrong with it. For us, there's nothing wrong with that. We want to have that constant wave of horses coming. I almost bought 2. It was nice to get back in the swing of things, right? And start to acquire again. And of the 3 that I liked in the sale today, 2 were available. The first one that we had bid on was the one that we got. Admiral Deo. This was a day 1, $105,000 Captain Treacherous colt. I like this colt a lot in the sale. Now, I didn't have a ton of notes about him because we weren't really out there actively looking for 6-figure Captain Treacherous on day 1. And if we were, this guy was a horse I liked. I was watching him, but I wasn't willing to pay anywhere near $105,000 for him. This was at the time a second foal out of a Rock and Roll Heaven sister to the mother of Nikki Beach. That whole line from second dam down is all power, all money, lots of speed in there. This would make him a full brother at the time to Captain Batboy, who took a 2-year-old mark of 51-2 and made at the time 8,700. So a lightly raced 2-year-old that took a really good mark, likely in Kentucky if I was to guess. So Admiral Deo was a horse I liked, but again, $105,000 was an easy pitch for me at the time. Now, fast forward 2 years. What's he worth today? He's not going to race at 2. That's gone, right? That ship sailed. He's not going to race really at 3 in the stakes because they're starting up now. He's nowhere near ready. What's that make him worth? Useful, well-bred 3-year-old that is going to head into the latter part of his 3-year-old season, fresh as a daisy, and unhurt, I guess is the best, most blunt way to put it to you. What's he worth? Today, right now, I had him pegged somewhere around $22,000 to $25,000. We ended up buying the horse for $17,000. Again, it has to be about value, and I thought there was lots of value found in I was going to say lightly raced or unraced, not raced at all, 3-year-old colt. that was 105 on day one is run of the mill, right? It's not, oh my God, it's an expensive horse. One of the ones later on in the sale was a $310,000 yearling purchase. So Admiral Deo, I just thought was a very good speculative purchase. At $17,000, it's almost 10% of what they paid for him. It's like 13 cents on the dollar. So I kind of like the horse, and I think he was an easy purchase. Rolled through the rest of them. I didn't really know much about or like any of the other ones that went through. I see that Aaron's owner bought 2 of them, so clearly they like those 2. Highland Thoroughbred Farm, that's Amanda Fine's, Marty Fine's outfit. They bought Bronzer, so they liked him also. The one I liked a little bit was Trust Me. I have stood off a little bit, a Muscle Hill colt. Again, had we not bought Admiral Deo, might have jumped in and grabbed Trust Me. I just didn't think we needed both of them. And that's likely what he's worth. I think he was like a $60-some thousand yearling, so getting a third of that back as a 3-year-old is probably a good stroke of business for them, I guess. I guess that's depending. It's assuming that he wasn't any good, which is unfair. Hollywood Deal was the one that was 300-some thousand. He went for 42,000. The other horse that I liked was Reconcile, right? And this horse just a little bit outside our reach. Sold for 36. Reasonable. It's reasonable to think the horse would have taken 40 to purchase Reconcile. It would have taken $40,000 to purchase the horse. Good looking horse, but again, we're giving most of the money back. This is like 50 cents on the dollar, I believe, for this guy, and you're not going to have him ready until the fall anyway. So as the whole sale went, the 3 that I was interested in, one we bought, one we could have bought and declined, and the other one was a little bit high for us. But otherwise, I think we did what we could, right? I don't regret not buying the other horse. We have lots of 3-year-old trotters in every jurisdiction, so I'm not really that worried about not buying him. We're talking about the latter part of the summer when horses are starting to get tired and a little burnt out, and you get to start a fresh Captain Treacherous. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good way to look at it, and I think the horse was an easy purchase, as I said, like 13 cents on the dollar from Lexington 2 years ago. So Admiral Deo, a public purchase of ours today at the stable. I suppose he's in Ontario right now. We'll probably just send him up to Dominic for now. There's no reason to bring him over here. They're more than capable. Or Harry, actually. Harry's going to be losing a horse or 2 at some point and has to have some horses come back in. So yeah, actually, Harry is the place to go for Admiral Deo. He'll be joining our barn almost immediately as soon as I get him shipped from Barrie to Rockwood. So with that, I'll let you go. Not a whole lot to report until later tonight. Good luck to my partners racing Looks Like Money and Yo Mister. Hopefully we can get a good race out of both of those guys. And then starting tomorrow, there's lots of racing going on Tuesday through Saturday. So with that, I'll let you go. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. I did. I'm all done. I'm all done for the day for the most part. Just got some minor stuff to clean up as the day winds down. But a great weekend. Again, congratulations to James and Paige. It was a tremendous wedding. I had a great time. Tough time getting there, but I had a great time, and certainly don't regret any of it. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday and a great Tuesday. I will talk to you all very soon.